What's going on YouTube? Lee Green back with another edition. No ball reviews today, no comparison, but I am, however, going to touch on a very important subject, urethane bowling balls. So a couple of days ago, the USBC, otherwise known as the United States Bowling Congress, saying there's been rumors saying that they should ban urethane bowling balls. So I'm here to show you what the benefits, the downsides to urethane, and when should you use them. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, also like, subscribe, hit that notification every time I drop a new video. So here we go. So urethane bowling balls has been around since the 1980s. The very first urethane ball that came out was the Black Hammer in 1981. That was one of the first urethane balls that came out, along with the AMF Angle and the Columbia Yellow Dot, I believe. So what I have here in my hand is a present day black urethane, the Black Hammer's Pearl 78D. So urethane is for control the pocket, keep everything in front of you, especially on sports shots. And I'm gonna demonstrate that here. No, I'm not on a sports shot, but I am I'm on a typical house shot. Okay, so I'm standing on 15 with the Black Hammer. The first initial shot with urethane will always go duck hook, like really hook high. But then as you keep using it, it'll mellow out. So we're gonna try that again. Hit my leg. Hit my leg on that one. So if the lane's a little bit frigidly, and if you see your ball hooking up like that, in this case, your urethane ball, just move maybe one or two boards left, and that's exactly what I'm going to do here. Urethane is meant to burn the front part of the lane and carry the oil down as you keep bowling. So therefore, the more you use it, I say like in game one, it'll benefit you. But then the more you keep using it, you'll lead something like a washout or a split or a flat 10 most commonly. So what I'm gonna do here is move. I was standing on 15, so now I'm standing on 18. I know I said a couple boards, but ball's hooking like crazy right now. Ooh, I gotta get it together. I'm dropping the ball and just not really keeping my hand underneath it. So I'm gonna switch to the Purple Hammer. Now this is where the controversy of urethane has started with this ball. Now this is the 2021 version of it. When they came back out with urethane, I say maybe a few years later in 2016 and 2017, the Purple and Black Hammers has been a staple in one's bag until 2020. They did some study and research and said that urethane gets softer over time. I kind of disagree with that. They don't really get softer over time at all, at least not in my opinion. So, Purple Hammer. Also notice, unlike reactive that has, most reactive balls have like a 3-piece combo, like a three-piece core, like a outer core, and inner core, and like dynamic core or something like that. The urethane bowling balls only has like outer shell and the inner core only. So, purple hammer. Good. Most urethane balls just will hook very early and on that first initial shot. So I'm gonna try again, and hopefully this time it should mirror out a lot more. Smoother off the spot, and as you can see, it mellows out over time. So now we're going to get into a reactive ball, the blue hammer. So the blue hammer, not urethane, is actually a reactive ball, but responds like urethane. And I'm gonna move back to my initial spot when I was with the black hammer. You'll see a complete difference. All right. That ball came straight flying off the spot. So we're gonna move to 20 with the new blue hammer, and there's a distinct difference between true urethane and a ball that responds like urethane. Okay. Okay, standing on 20 with the not blue hammer. See, it kept hooking. A urethane ball over time would have just mellowed out and just like blend the pattern out. So I'm gonna keep moving with the new blue hammer. I'm gonna keep moving 5 boards. Oh, also to note, if you see the track pattern on the oil pattern on the ball, not oil pattern, but the oil marks, the oil track on the ball, urethane balls, they stay there. They don't like dry up as fast as reactive does. All right, 25. See, that actually kept hooking. It kept hooking it right off the spot. So what I'm gonna do is throw up the black hammer from the exact same spot, and it's gonna go flagging it. It's gonna flag the hairpin. Okay. Black hammer. Again, I'm gonna stand the exact same spot as I was with the blue hammer. I meant to get it out a little bit further right, but this lane is so dry, that urethane can be in play. So like a lot of volume of oil out there. And that's when you know when to use the urethane balls. They're meant for like short patterns and medium light patterns. especially in high friction or high shots. Sorry, high friction plates, bowling centers. So I'm going to try that again, try to get it right, and I'm telling, and to see if it's going to come back or not. All right. I'm not even going to wipe the ball off. I'm just going to keep the oil on the ball. All right, 25, black hammer. See what I mean? Now if it was reactive, I would have actually, it would have checked up a little bit early, depending on what ball I'm using. And you saw the urethane just kept going light. If you leave the track on the ball without wiping it, which is very important, then the urethane ball is not going to maintain the performance down lane as the tournament goes on or like the league goes on. Personally, for me, I would use this in a tournament, a sports shot tournament that has, as I previously mentioned, a lighter volume of oil and stuff. Sorry, I didn't get enough sleep today, so that's why I'm a little spaced out, but I'm trying my best to educate you guys on this. All right, so we're going to throw the purple hammer. Again, I had this ball for 4 years. You're really going to see how this ball responds. I had the ball for so long, so it explains why this ball is still hooking a little bit more than the other balls that I have. The 78D, which is the hardness level, according to the PPA, you have to have a ball that's at 78D or harder, so it doesn't the ball doesn't overhook or anything. It's like mimicking like the old school 1980s style of urethane that when they first came out. So I don't think urethane should be banned at all. It is a necessary tool in the bag, so we'll go ahead and throw a reactor ball. Again, not my best shot. We're gonna move to 30 with all three of these, with the black and purple hammers, and along with the new blue hammers, and you'll see the difference again. All right, black hammer. That hit light. That hit real light. Now if it was like the fresh oil and like maybe 25 plus mils, it probably wouldn't have made it that far down the lane. Purple hammer. Purple hammer, same spot. Purple hammer from that same spot. I actually got to leak it a little bit right. So I'm gonna throw the new blue hammer in the exact same spot. All right. it measures a 6-pin. So yeah, urethane, when to use them, like or sports shots, particularly shorter powders like a cheetah powder or a wolf powder, or even challenge shots like the red square. House shots, unless you're practicing, then that's the only appropriate time I suggest to use them. And reactive balls, they hook much harder, even though they have urethane material in them, but they are more responsive down lane as it pertains to urethane bowling balls. Or reactive balls, like the new blue hammer I was throwing, and like the purple solid reactive and stuff, they're reactive balls, but they respond like urethane. So they're like, here's the tiers of bowling balls. Polyester balls go really straight. Beginning entry-level balls like the twists or the raw hammers. There you go up to something like urethane or something like that. Or I should just put urethane beforehand. No, urethane above that and then react the rest. So I hope you guys learned something here today with all the bowling balls about urethane bowling balls, when to use them and stuff. And again, in my opinion, I don't think the USBC should ban them. I don't think they should. They're just another tool in the bag for tournament bowlers like myself. Like you gotta navigate on tougher powders somehow. Reactive balls, most reactive balls are going to overhook. So you need something that just keep everything in front of you. Not everyone has a low rev rate. Not everyone has a high rev rate. But it is designed to help you out with tough situations, especially early on. So, like, subscribe, hit that notification every time I drop a new vid. Catch y'all next time.